Harry Kane contract warning for Mohamed Salah as 9 Liverpool players cause concern. Liverpool hope to tie Mohamed Salah down to a new contract this summer with plenty of other high-profile players, at Anfield and other top clubs, in a similar position. Liverpool expect to offer new deals to several stars this summer, but that is just the start of the process. Fabinho and Alisson are among those towards the top of the list when it comes to renewals. The Brazilian pair will have talks with the club once they return from the Copa America. Goalkeeper Kevin Callagher, Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson and Mohamed Salah, the Echo understands, are next in line after that. There are 9 players out of contract at Anfield, as things stand, in 2023, which is just 2 seasons away, but at clubs elsewhere around Europe, the situation is even more pressing. Gianluigi Donnarumma, Memphis Depay and Sergio Ramos are just 3 names whose contracts expire this summer, while Sergio Aguero has already departed Manchester City for nothing. Next year come Kylian Mbappé, Ansu Fati, Rafael Varane, Pedri, Paulo Dybala, Cristiano Ronaldo, Marcel Sabitzer, Eduardo Camavinga and countless more. COVID-19 has meant clubs including Liverpool have been reluctant to put down huge amounts of money on new deals until the financial landscape became clearer. That is slowly becoming the case, but at clubs around Europe, there is much catching up to do. Gini Wijnaldum is just one of several high-profile players who will move on a free transfer this summer, and that could well become something of a pattern moving forward. It's a tricky time and these are huge decisions for Michael Edwards, said David Lynch on the Blood Red podcast. He has to think about the future of the squad in, say, 4 years' time. How much more can you get out of, say, Roberto Firmino? At what point do you need to replace him and at what point does he accept a reduced role? None of the big players would go into these negotiations expecting to earn less this time around because they are getting towards 30. Wijnaldum, for instance, had been underpaid relative to his value to the team, and there are a few players in a similar position. It is really knife-edge stuff. With reference to Mohamed Salah, if he thinks 2 more years at Liverpool and try and win everything I can, he will be 30 and in great shape, which opens up a world of possibilities. If I was Salah, I would not be signing a new contract, because you would be daft to do it. Look at Harry Kane, he signed a ridiculously long contract and is now saying he wants to leave the club. Good luck with doing that. If these players are wise to what is happening to others around the Europe, it makes sense to run your contract down. Clubs now are unable to put down as big a transfer fee as they might once have been able to, at least for now. With previous big spenders like Barcelona and Real Madrid somewhat hamstrung economically. That gives the players the majority of the power, and makes it even more vital that Liverpool can tie down those stars they have in their sights this summer. Look at Mbappe, for example, Lynch continued. If he does end up leaving PSG on a free transfer, his wages will be ridiculous, but they would have been ridiculous even if you paid £150 million for him. In Mbappe's case, he is another who would be best to run down the final year of his contract and see what PSG's best offer is. And compare it to the thousands of offers he will get from across Europe. Players are daft if they tie themselves to long-term contracts. If you are that level of player, that makes sense, rather than getting stuck in a Harry Kane situation. That makes things potentially tricky for Liverpool as they try and navigate a clever path forward. If the future is more free transfers, then Klopp, Edwards and co will have to adapt.